The profound shift after losing a life partner can feel disorienting, like suddenly standing alone on unfamiliar ground. Beyond the immediate, overwhelming grief, a wave of practical challenges emerges. Decisions that once felt routine, made together as a couple, now land solely on your shoulders. In this intensely vulnerable period, when emotions are raw and the future feels uncertain, it's all too easy to make choices that seem right in the moment but can lead to lasting regret and unnecessary hardship. Especially for those in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, understanding these potential pitfalls isn't just wise, it's essential for protecting your peace of mind and ensuring a secure path forward. Stay with me as we reveal 5 of the most common and costly mistakes made after losing a spouse. Knowledge that can empower you to navigate this difficult journey with clarity, strength, and a deep sense of protecting the life you shared while also building a future you deserve. The first costly mistake widowed individuals often make is rushing into major financial decisions too soon. Grief doesn't just affect your heart, it significantly impacts cognitive function, making complex decisions particularly challenging. You might be facing overwhelming amounts of paperwork, life insurance policies, pensions, investments, social security benefits, and shared assets. Suddenly, the financial landscape that your spouse may have largely managed or that you navigated together is yours alone. In this state of emotional turmoil, making hasty choices about significant assets like selling a long-held family home, making large investments, or distributing inherited wealth can lead to substantial financial losses or create long-term instability. For example, selling a house filled with decades of memories might feel like a way to escape pain or simplify life quickly, but it's an irreversible decision. You need time to understand your true financial picture as a single person, considering taxes, future expenses, and long-term income needs before divesting major assets. You are also more susceptible to financial scams because predators deliberately target individuals known to have received insurance payouts or inherited money, preying on emotional vulnerability and the lack of a financial partner for consultation. Well-meaning friends or family might also offer advice based on their own experiences or limited understanding, inadvertently guiding you towards less than ideal choices. The wise path is to take inventory, understand all your assets and debts fully, and secure sufficient liquid funds for immediate needs, like covering final expenses or funeral costs. But delay major, irreversible financial transactions for at least several months, ideally a year, as recommended by many financial experts, allowing your mind to clear from the initial fog of grief. Use this time to seek advice from reputable, unbiased financial advisors who understand the complexities faced by widows or widowers, focusing on sorting documents, understanding your new income streams, and outlining potential future needs without committing to significant changes. Remember, you don't have to solve everything at once. Financial clarity will come with time and informed consultation. Mistake number 2 is isolating yourself from friends and family. Losing a spouse is losing your primary confidant, companion, and the person with whom you share daily life and routines. It's natural to withdraw during deep grief. The energy required for social interaction can feel overwhelming, and the thought of being in social settings where your spouse is noticeably absent can be profoundly painful. However, isolating yourself long-term is detrimental to both your emotional and physical health. While solitude allows for necessary processing, chronic isolation increases the risk of depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and can even negatively impact physical health. Studies consistently show a link between social isolation and increased mortality in older adults. Many people might pull away from friends because they feel like a burden, believe nobody truly understands their pain, or are simply too exhausted to reach out. But genuine connection, even in small doses, is a vital lifeline. It provides emotional support, reminds you that you're not alone in your experience, and offers a sense of belonging that is critical for healing. Allowing people in doesn't mean you need to perform happiness or chatter incessantly about your feelings. It might simply mean sitting quietly with a friend, accepting an invitation for a brief walk, or having a phone call where you listen more than you speak. Look for support groups specifically for widowed individuals in your age group. Being around others who share this unique experience can provide unparalleled understanding and comfort. Accepting help with errands, meals, or simply having someone present in your home periodically can also break the cycle of isolation and make daily life more manageable. Remember, accepting support is a sign of strength, not weakness, and your friends and family want to be there for you. The third costly error is ignoring your own health and well-being. Grief is a powerful stressor, and this stress has a tangible impact on your physical body. Chronic grief can weaken your immune system, disrupt sleep patterns, affect appetite leading to weight loss or gain, and contribute to or worsen existing health conditions. Many people struggling with grief neglect basic self-care, skipping meals, relying on processed or comfort foods instead of nutritious ones, falling out of exercise routines, or neglecting medical appointments. This neglect isn't just about feeling run down, it poses real health risks. You may experience increased fatigue, digestive issues, muscle aches, and a heightened susceptibility to illnesses like colds and flu. Beyond these, the emotional strain of grief combined with physical neglect can elevate blood pressure, increase the risk of heart-related problems, sometimes referred to as broken heart syndrome, and even affect cognitive function, impacting memory and concentration. Taking care of your physical health is not a luxury. It is a fundamental part of the healing process and essential for building resilience. You might not have the energy for elaborate meal preparation or vigorous exercise at first, and that's okay. Start small. Focus on staying hydrated throughout the day. Try to eat simple, nourishing foods regularly, even if it's just a piece of fruit, a yogurt, or a simple sandwich. Aim for gentle movement, even a short walk around the house or garden. It's critically important to continue or re-establish regular medical checkups. Talk to your doctor about how grief is affecting you. They can offer support and monitor for physical health issues linked to stress and lifestyle changes. Consider mental health support like counseling or therapy as part of your overall health care. These steps, even small ones, are investments in your ability to cope, heal, and continue living a healthy life that your spouse would have wanted for you. Taking these steps towards healing and resilience is incredibly important. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or navigating life as an older adult, finding content that truly speaks to your experiences, offers practical advice, and supports your journey forward can be a game changer. My channel is dedicated to providing just that: insights, strategies, and community specifically for navigating this unique stage of life with grace, strength, and continued growth. If you found this discussion valuable and want more tailored content on topics like this, from health and finances to finding purpose and rebuilding your social connections, please consider subscribing now. Hit that subscribe button. It's your key to unlocking ongoing support and valuable information crafted with you in mind. Moving on to mistake number 4, rushing into a new relationship too soon. The loneliness after losing a spouse can be profound. After years or even decades of shared life, coming home to an empty house, facing meals alone, and having no one to share the small moments with can feel unbearable. The natural human desire for connection is strong, and the comfort and distraction a new relationship offers can seem incredibly appealing. However, jumping into a new romantic partnership too quickly, often before you've processed your grief and rebuilt your own identity, can complicate your healing and lead to further pain. Rushing into a relationship out of loneliness or a desire to fill a void isn't fair to you or the new person. It can be based on a need for comfort rather than genuine compatibility or readiness for intimacy on a deeper level. You may find yourself comparing the new person to your late spouse, feeling guilty, or realizing that the connection isn't what you truly need or want once the initial distraction fades. Furthermore, vulnerable older adults can be targets for individuals who are not seeking a genuine connection but rather financial or emotional manipulation. Take the time you need to grieve, rediscover your own interests and independence as an individual, and build connections with friends and family. Focus on building a fulfilling life for yourself first. When and if you do decide to explore new relationships, do so cautiously. Get to know someone gradually, pay attention to your intuition, and introduce them to trusted friends and family for additional perspectives. A healthy new relationship will come from a place of choosing to share your full life with someone else, not from needing someone else to make you feel whole again. Finally, mistake number 5 is holding on to every possession without letting go or finding a new way to honor memory. Your shared home is filled with tangible reminders of the life you built together. Every object, from their favorite armchair to a kitchen gadget, can carry significant emotional weight. For many, deciding what to do with a spouse's belongings feels like severing a last physical tie, like saying goodbye all over again. The instinct is often to leave everything exactly as it was, to keep closets full and drawers unopened, preserving the space and objects as a shrine to the past. While keeping some deeply sentimental items is absolutely important and healing, holding on to everything can feel like living in a museum of what was. It can make your home feel stagnant and frozen in time, physically cluttering your space and emotionally preventing you from adapting to your present and future life. Objects can become heavy burdens that remind you daily of absence rather than providing comfort through positive memories. Instead of keeping everything exactly the same indefinitely, think about how you can selectively honor their memory in a way that supports your continued living. After giving yourself sufficient time, again, the 1-year mark often feels more manageable for these tasks, but listen to your own readiness. Sort through belongings with care, perhaps with a supportive friend or family member. Choose a few key pieces that hold significant meaning to keep and display thoughtfully. Consider creative ways to use other items, transforming cherished clothing into a quilt or pillows, creating a memory box or album with meaningful smaller items and photos. You can also donate items to charity or pass them down to children or grandchildren, giving their things new life and allowing others to cherish pieces of their memory. The goal isn't to erase the past, but to integrate it into your life in a healthy way that allows you to create a comfortable and functional living space that feels like your home, where positive memories can coexist with building new experiences. Navigating widowhood is one of the most challenging journeys imaginable, touching every aspect of your life, from your daily routines and social connections to your finances and even your sense of self. The grief is a powerful, personal process, but in the midst of this pain, you have choices about how you move forward. Rushing important decisions about your finances or a new relationship, allowing isolation to become a default, or neglecting your own health can unintentionally deepen the suffering and create future difficulties. Equally, clinging too tightly to physical objects can sometimes weigh you down. Giving yourself time, seeking support from others, prioritizing your physical and mental well-being, and finding healthy ways to honor the past while making space for the future are acts of courageous self-care. This isn't about forgetting or moving on as if nothing happened. It's about integrating your loss, adapting with resilience, and living with strength and purpose, knowing your life and your well-being still matter immensely. Please remember, this journey is yours alone to walk at your own pace, but you don't have to carry the weight alone. Making mindful, unhurried decisions rooted in self-care and support can make a significant difference in your healing and your future peace. If you found this conversation helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more content tailored to your life stage. Your support allows us to continue providing valuable information. Leave a comment below to share any thoughts or reflections you have. Connecting with each other is part of healing. Thank you for being here.